Guess what time it is? Review time for The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. The first half of this video is going to be spoiler free. The second half, I'm gonna talk about everybody and their mother. If you ever read this book, just watch the first part, then read the book, come watch the second part, or if you love to ruin things for yourself, watch the whole thing. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get this. What did I give this book? Let me make sure this is not crooked. I rated The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata 3.5 out of 5 stars. This is not my favorite book, okay? It could be because it took so long to get into it, to get to the point of the entire book, which is the romance. I don't want to hear about your job. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to listen about that. This much of the book was so excruciating to get through because I'm like, can you just get to the point? It's not a surprise what we're building up to. You know, it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, no way. Obviously, I didn't read the synopsis of this book before I read it, so I had no idea how it was going to happen, how the forced proximity was going to end up happening. It happened in a very interesting way, I won't lie, because I wasn't expecting it. People didn't mention a certain trope about this book, and there was a very strong trope in this book, okay? Here's the back of the book. Now, Vanessa and Aiden. I liked Vanessa's character. I really did. It takes a lot for me to feel connected to a character, especially in a book. Girls are not written how girls are most of the time. I think the only other book or series that I've read that I have resonated with a female character, the main female character, so heavily was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I loved Vanessa's character in this. I loved how authentic she was. I loved that she had real world problems, her family issues. Okay, wait, I'm spilling too much. Okay, let's talk about Aiden. Liked Aiden's character. He kind of seemed bland to me, to be honest. There was a little bit of backstory in regards to him and who he was. It didn't sell him to me, you know? He kind of seemed like the love interest and that's it, whereas the book was so descriptive and so creative when it came to creating Vanessa's character. Aiden was kind of just there, and he was a football player, and that was pretty much it. And there was some depth to him, but we didn't see that depth because he's like this broody, impassive, like, I don't care about you guy. The back doesn't even spill what the story is about, so I don't want to talk about what the story is about. Would I recommend this book? Yes, I would. Is it the best Mariana I've read? No. I've read Colty by Mariana Zapata. That book was so good. I've also read From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. That book was also good. In my ranking for Mariana Zapata from which I've read. Colty, From Lukov with Love, this book. And I feel like this book will drop to 4th as soon as I read another one. You know what I'm saying? It didn't blow my mind. Like, this much of the end had me kicking my feet, bro. It was cute, it was fun. If you're the type to read the back and buy the book off of the synopsis, don't read the synopsis and just buy the book and read the book, okay? The synopsis doesn't do the story justice. I like that there was some characters that were just there for background and that's it. Because most of the time, I feel like when authors create characters, you kind of want to make them this big deal, this big thing, and have them have their own storyline. This book didn't really have that. They were like in and out, here and there, and then we got a little bow on top for all the characters at the end. It was really cute. Like this book. Also, I did not know that this is what Mariana Zapata looked like. She is so cute. She's so cute. Okay. Spoiler time. Dude, I took notes. I did say I gave this book 3.5. I feel like with more time that passes, it might turn into 3 stars out of 5. Some icks of mine from this book. Okay, let's do icks and likes. Icks. I don't like that Vanessa's pet name for Aiden was Big Guy. For the first part of the book, I thought it was like in a condescending way, like, sure, big guy, you know? But then she literally was calling him Big Guy at the end. This book has the exclusive bonus content at the end where he takes her to a surprise and he basically ends up taking her 10 years into their marriage to the chapel where they first got married to get like remarried, take pictures, whatever, okay? She like hugs him and she's like, I love you so much, big guy. Like, No, bro, that's such a weird pet name. He called her Muffin, which is fine, but that is so out of character for him. Like, I would much rather him call her something that is not tacky, cheesy, nasty, stupid, sticky. That's just me though, dude. Stuff like that gives me the ick. And pet names are like, you know? Another thing, and I'm gonna be all over the place here, okay? I didn't like Diana, Vanessa's best friend. I didn't like her character. She was kind of annoying, okay? But she had a one-liner, dude, that had me actually laugh out loud when they were talking about how Vanessa had her baby, and she said Diana was like holding the baby, and she was like, yeah, this would have ripped you right open. Looking at the kid's head. Dude, that was hilarious. Okay. But other than that, I felt like she was annoying. She was a little bit too aggressive. She just seemed like the unhealed type, where she's just like aggressive with her best friend. The fact that she hid her physical abuse for so long and then caused Vanessa so much pain because of that, like, girl, if you want to get beat up, fine, but if you have people that love you, that is selfish because you're gonna end up hurting them as well. I don't care. Get out of there. Zach, cute character, bro. Cute character. I liked it at the end. I don't know if this was in the bonus scene or just in the epilogue, but they just mentioned that Zach had gotten married, and that was cute. And they all ended up kind of in Texas, like Diana's brother, Aiden, Vanessa, and I think Zach was still living in Texas, which was cute. So happy Aiden got his little Super Bowl moment, okay, because I love to see people win. Okay, I love to see people succeed, especially with their big goals. Loved that Vanessa held her career through the whole thing. I love that she was driven enough to kind of make her own money even though she was set for life. I liked that Aiden was kind of like, buy whatever with my card, but she didn't really like take advantage of that, go crazy spending. Going back to the lack of depth with Aiden, I feel like we got so much depth from Vanessa, and I loved how Mariana wrote her. She seemed like a real girl, like a real person. I resonated with a lot of things that she felt, and I liked not only that we got to hear about her family issues, we got to hear about how she felt about it, how she processed it, the conflicted emotions where it's like, I hate this person because of this, but I also see how they're so damaged and so ruined. Like, that is my constant back and forth. So I love that we saw that, and I'm like, girl, I genuinely thought she was gonna be annoying. Because here's the thing, okay? Mariana Zapata decided to hop on the boring train and get cartoon covers. I don't know if she's doing it for all her books. When I found this in store, I was like, wait, am I tripping? The helmet picture, here it is. Okay, that used to be the cover. I was looking for that. I look on the freaking new releases table, and I see this, and I'm like, oh, another cartoon cover. And I'm reading the title, Mariana Zapata? And I was like, wait, the one? And I'm like, am I tripping? Like, this is not that book. It is. She freaking rebranded her cover into these stupid cartoon things, bro. Boo, boo. Cartoon covers turn me off so badly. It makes me feel like the people, obviously they're not real, but it just makes me feel like they're not real, and I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel like these are real people who live this real life, you know? It makes the story so much more serious to me. This is stupid, and I don't like that you put Aiden looking like this in my head. I had to work so hard to rebrand this son of a gun in my head. This is so ugly to me. I hate the way he looks here. Vanessa's cute, love her hair, love that. But in my head, these people would not have looked like this. And they looked like this for a long time because of this stupid cover, and that pissed me off. Create an illusion. Don't give me a picture. I'm not pissed at Mariana Zapata, okay? Thanks for the book, but don't do it again. What else? Her sisters, bro? Why was Sadie? You know what I'm talking about. Why was she vicious? Jail time. Immediate jail time. The only thing that makes me feel kind of better about the situation is that I know her husband, boyfriend, whatever, is beating the absolute life out of her behind closed doors, okay? I knew that. To run over your sibling with a car is insane. Electric chair. I loved the scenes. There's really one chapter, but dude, how satisfying was that? Also, Vanessa running that marathon, bro. Loved her for that. Loved her that she literally was not ready, but she did it anyway. It's funny because like I've been thinking about doing a triathlon for the longest, and I've been like, and then her doing this in this book, I'm like, okay. So cute that she trained with Zach for the longest. Like, that was really cute. I felt so bad when Zach lost his position. It kind of felt like the end of the world for this guy in my head because I don't really know anything about football or how that stuff works. So I was like, dude, he's literally out of commission forever. But he got another job starting with another team for like 3 years. That's what it said in the epilogue or bonus, whatever. I don't know. We didn't get much backstory about Leslie. I wanted Vanessa and Leslie to have a one-on-one. We got like a little bit of intimate moment with them, but then she was pissed at the time, so it was like, and then Leslie's like so sweet, like grandpa mode, but we only saw him for like a scene, and then the rest of the time he was just mentioned. Trevor was triggering my fight or flight, but I liked that Aiden kept him no matter how annoying he was, because he was doing everything in his power to put Aiden and his career first. And like, you know what, that's what business is about, unfortunately. So I like the reality of that, you know, because like in a dream you're like, oh yeah, just fire him because I don't like him. But when it comes down to reality, like he's doing everything he can to make you more money because he makes more money. So it's like a symbiotic relationship, even though he's trash and so aggravating and annoying and stupid and annoying and stupid. The slow burn in this, I'm not gonna lie, was a little painful because it was so slow. Okay, I like slow burn with like here and there, like confusing moments, or like here and there, like, oh my god. We didn't get those moments until like 3/4 of the way into the book. And like we got little moments where like Aiden was caring and stuff. But I like the flirt, I like the flirting, I like the upfront, I like blunt stuff, I like honesty. And he was like so sweet in a way that it's like, I understood Vanessa's confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like she was confused the whole time of like, I love him, like I genuinely do, but like he thinks we're friends and like that's so fine. And like I get that. Like usually I'd be like, God, you're so annoying. Like do you not see what's going on? But he was so subtle about everything that I was like, no, like I get it. I'm confused too. What else? Okay, hey guys, not me pulling an Emma Chamberlain right now, but I am editing. I am. And I realized that I forgot to talk about when Aiden got into a fight with his teammate because he was like being weird towards Vanessa, and he literally came home with like a crazy bruised chin. She was like stressed out about his career, and he was like, no, I made sure he hit me first. Like for me and my honor, thanks. I like the part where Aiden's friends came over. Vanessa had just finished training really hard, and she like sat on his lap at the fire pit, and he just was like, you know. I like that Vanessa kept her character throughout the whole thing. Like she didn't really change for Aiden, he changed for her, which I love because she has like such a cute, fun, you know, witty energy to her, and he kind of like had to relax, okay, and calm down and maybe come down to earth for a little bit for her. I also, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, it's in the epilogue where it comes after like winning a championship game and they're going to the Super Bowl, and she's got her 2 boys. Oh my god, that is so cute. And he like came in and like was like smiling at the kids, bro. If there's one thing about me, I love a man who folds. Or like when they try and put on this like facade of like, dude, I'm hard, but no you're not. No you're not. No you're not. Loved that Vanessa held her own when Aiden was trying to get her to work for him again. Love that she kind of made him grovel and come back multiple times because she was like, literally no. I like that she held to her decision and was like, literally, I'm not going back. I love that definitive decision making in her. I love that. Because I hate a soft character that's just swayed by everything around her. I like that she knew exactly what she needed to do, and even though it was gonna be hard, she was gonna do it, and she did it, and I love her for that. We got no closure in regards to, did Aiden ask her to marry him for real because of the green card situation, because he wanted to become a permanent citizen, or did he actually ask her that because he wanted her to stick around him and he just like found a perfect way because he did also want to keep working in the United States. So I wish that he would have talked about that a little bit more to her and been like, I was planning this all along because I wanted you around more. Again, it was such a slow burn that I feel like he didn't even realize what he was doing at the start, and Vanessa didn't even really understand it either, but then they just ended up on this other side of it. I feel like I touched on everything. Oh, the fantasy football part was funny, where he was like, why am I not on your roster? I love that. Also, their scene at the end of her marathon where, bro, cute, bro, cute. That was a very good moment of like, I see this picture perfectly. Let me know if you like this book. Let me know if you read this book. If you didn't read this book and you watched the end of this review, I don't know what to tell you, but let me know if you're gonna read this book. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. And it took me a long time to get into it, but now that I'm on a roll, we're gonna get some more book reviews coming through because I love reading and talking about reading. Okay. See ya!